support, or a cheer squad. But here's the truth: doing it alone might just be the most powerful decision you'll ever make. Imagine for a moment the strength that comes from relying solely on yourself. Imagine the growth that happens when you face challenges head-on with no one to deflect to, no one to lean on, and no one to blame. Doing it alone forces you to find a wellspring of resilience and courage within yourself, a power you might not have known existed. It challenges you, stretches you, and pushes you to your limits. But in that push, you discover a strength you didn't realize you had, a strength that would never have been revealed if you were relying on someone else to carry you. Think about all the people who have achieved greatness. They didn't wait for others to support them, they didn't wait for the stars to align, and they didn't depend on luck or circumstances. They took action alone, believing deeply in their purpose, in their dreams, and in their own ability to create the life they wanted. When you choose to go it alone, you make a commitment to yourself. You're saying, I trust myself enough to figure this out. I don't need anyone else's validation, anyone else's support, or anyone else's approval to move forward. I'm responsible for my journey, and I'm capable of seeing it through. That kind of commitment creates an inner fire, a drive that keeps you moving forward, even on the darkest days, even when it feels like everything is working against you. Yes, there will be challenges. Yes, there will be days when you feel like giving up. But when you do it alone, those challenges become opportunities for growth. Every obstacle you overcome on your own builds confidence. Every setback you conquer becomes a reminder of your own resilience. You begin to realize that you don't need anyone else to succeed, that you have everything you need within you. Each victory, each lesson, and each step forward becomes a testament to your own strength, and no one can take that away from you. The journey of doing it alone is also a journey of self-discovery. When you're not looking to others for answers, you learn to trust your own judgment. You learn to listen to your own instincts, to rely on your own wisdom, and to believe in your own abilities. You're no longer dependent on outside validation or support. You're free to make decisions that are true to you, to follow a path that aligns with your values and vision. This freedom allows you to grow in ways you might never have imagined, to become the person you were always meant to be. Doing it alone isn't just about achieving a goal. It's about becoming the kind of person who can. It's easy to wait for the right moment, the right people, or the right support system. But the reality is, those things may never come. If you're waiting for perfect circumstances, you'll be waiting forever. If you're waiting for someone to give you permission or approval, you'll never start. Doing it alone means deciding that now is the right time, that you're the right person, and that you're capable of taking on whatever lies ahead. It's about embracing the unknown, stepping into uncertainty, and trusting that you'll find a way. Of course, it's natural to want support. We're human, after all. We crave connection, encouragement, and companionship. But if you let the absence of support hold you back, you'll never discover your full potential. But doing it alone doesn't mean shutting people out. It means being willing to move forward, even when no one else is cheering you on. It means being your own source of motivation, your own source of strength, and your own biggest supporter. It means believing in yourself so deeply that you don't need anyone else to validate your dreams. When you do it alone, you become resilient. You learn to adapt, to persevere, and to keep going no matter what. You stop waiting for someone else to save you, and you start realizing that you are the hero of your own story. You learn to rely on yourself, to trust yourself, and to carry yourself through the tough times. This resilience becomes your foundation. It's what will carry you through every challenge, every setback, and every failure. It's what will give you the strength to keep going, even when it feels like the whole world is against you. Doing it alone teaches you to take responsibility for your life. You can no longer blame others for your failures or depend on others for your success. You become fully accountable for your actions, your choices, and your outcomes. This accountability is empowering. It forces you to look in the mirror and confront your own limitations, your own fears, and your own potential. You realize that you have the power to shape your life, to create your future, and to achieve your dreams. There's no one else to point fingers at, no one else to depend on. It's all up to you, and that realization is incredibly freeing. When you rely on yourself, you become unstoppable. You're no longer hindered by the opinions of others, by the limitations they try to impose, or by the expectations they have for you. You're free to pursue your goals with single-minded focus, to push past obstacles, and to keep going no matter what. You become immune to criticism, to doubt, and to negativity. You're driven by your own vision, your own passion, and your own determination. You're not waiting for approval, for validation, or for permission. You're doing it for yourself, and that's the most powerful motivation there is. Think about it. Every step you take on your own, every victory you achieve, every challenge you overcome, these are all proof of your own strength. They're reminders that you don't need anyone else to succeed. They're proof that you're capable, that you're resilient, and that you're unstoppable. When you do it alone, you prove to yourself and to the world that you have what it takes. So, to anyone out there who's waiting for the right support, the right circumstances, or the right moment, stop waiting. You don't need anyone else to pursue your dreams, to create the life you want, or to become the person you're meant to be. You have everything you need within you. You have the strength, the resilience, and the courage to do it alone. Trust yourself, believe in yourself, and take that first step. Embrace the journey, embrace the challenges, and embrace the growth that comes from doing it alone. You are capable, you are strong, and you are enough. When you make the choice to go it alone, you embark on a journey of profound transformation. It's a path few choose because it demands complete self-reliance. This decision takes courage, commitment, and an unbreakable spirit. Going it alone is about facing your fears, pushing through discomfort, and building a mindset that thrives on independence. Yes, you'll encounter moments when the road feels endless, when the weight of solitude feels heavy. But remember, every step forward is a testament to your strength. Each time you push through on your own, you're shaping a person who is unstoppable, resilient, and fiercely driven. One of the greatest gifts of going it alone is the unshakable confidence that builds within you. When you take responsibility for your own progress, you begin to realize that you are enough. You don't need anyone else's approval, encouragement, or even assistance to make your dreams a reality. The victories you achieve are yours alone. They weren't handed to you. They weren't dependent on anyone else's involvement. This creates a powerful confidence rooted in self-belief, a confidence that can't be swayed by outside opinions or circumstances. This confidence becomes your armor, protecting you from the doubts, fears, and distractions that could otherwise hold you back. Doing it alone allows you to become your own leader. You make decisions based on your own instincts, not on the influence or validation of others. You develop a vision that's authentically yours, and you learn to follow it without hesitation. You become the one who determines your path, your actions, and your future. This independence is invaluable. It's the foundation for a life lived on your own terms, a life where you're not swayed by others' opinions or held back by others' limitations. You set the course, you choose the destination, and you navigate the obstacles. This is true freedom. Along this journey, you will inevitably encounter obstacles. You'll face setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. But when you face these alone, you learn something incredible about yourself. You have the power to rise above any challenge. You realize that you can fall, get back up, and keep going because there's no one else to pick you up, no one else to push you forward. This ability to stand back up each time you're knocked down builds a resilience that's nearly indestructible. It becomes a part of who you are. And with each challenge you overcome alone, you're building a version of yourself that is stronger, braver, and more determined than ever. When you commit to going it alone, you also discover the beauty of self-motivation. There's no one else to push you, no one else to keep you accountable. You become your own source of motivation. You learn to tap into your inner drive, to connect with your own reasons for moving forward, even when the going gets tough. You become the one who wakes up every morning and says, "I'm going to keep going." This is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. When you know how to motivate yourself, there's nothing you can't accomplish. You're no longer reliant on external forces to keep you going. Your motivation comes from within, and it's a fuel that never runs out. Doing it alone teaches you patience. When you rely on yourself, progress may not always come quickly, and success might feel far off. But as you work toward your goals independently, you learn to be patient with yourself, to embrace the journey and all the lessons it brings. You realize that every small step is a victory. Every bit of progress is worth celebrating. This patience becomes a valuable tool, helping you to keep going even when it feels like your efforts aren't paying off yet. You understand that great things take time, and you're willing to invest that time because you believe in yourself and in your dreams. This journey will also sharpen your focus. Without others to distract you, without outside influences pulling you in different directions, you can put your full energy into what truly matters. You become laser-focused on your goals, on the things that align with your vision, and on the steps that will bring you closer to where you want to be. This focus is incredibly powerful. It allows you to make progress faster, to see results sooner, and to achieve things you might not have thought possible. When you're fully focused on your own path, there's nothing that can stop you. Going it alone also teaches you to embrace solitude, to find peace in your own company. You begin to appreciate the quiet moments, the time spent reflecting, planning, and dreaming. You learn to listen to your own thoughts, to trust your own voice, and to find comfort in being with yourself. This solitude becomes a source of strength, a place where you can reconnect with your goals and refocus your energy. It's in these quiet moments that some of the most important breakthroughs happen. You gain clarity, you strengthen your resolve, and you remind yourself of why you started this journey in the first place. Through solitude, you also cultivate a deep sense of self-awareness. When you're not distracted by others, when you're not seeking approval or validation, you're able to look inward. You learn more about who you are, what you value, and what you're truly capable of. This self-awareness becomes a guiding light, helping you make choices that are aligned with your authentic self. You become more confident in your decisions, more sure of your path, and more committed to your journey. This self-awareness is a gift, one that will guide you for the rest of your life. Perhaps most importantly, doing it alone empowers you to overcome fear. There's something incredibly freeing about taking action on your own without waiting for someone else to go first, without needing someone else to tell you it's safe. You become the kind of person who faces fear head-on, who pushes through uncertainty, and who takes risks in pursuit of their dreams. This courage becomes a part of who you are. You're no longer held back by fear. Instead, you use it as a driving force, a reminder that you're capable of achieving things that once seemed impossible. Imagine for a moment the person you'll become after going it alone. Imagine the strength, the resilience, the courage, and the confidence that will be yours. This journey may be challenging, it may be filled with moments of doubt, but it will be worth it. You're building a version of yourself that is unbreakable, a version of yourself that can achieve anything. You're creating a life that's truly yours, one that reflects your deepest dreams and desires.